Hey guys, it's been quite a bit since the last time I've done any YouTube stuff, but on this channel, welcome to Reactalu. I decided to make this channel as a pure React channel, and it's been a while. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life, which kind of made me want to do this. And I need to kind of preface this is a React channel. This isn't like a channel I'm going to, you know, edit super seriously. At least not for now. My other channels are Crawling Venom, but here you can just call me Sir Crawling, and welcome to React. We're gonna be reacting to this top 5 by Nuke, and if we do kind of watch some stuff like horror and everything else. I decided to do this to kind of help me out of my slump. Had a lot of stuff going on, and on my other channel, I kind of got a thing, so I decided to do that with some Division 2 gameplay on the side, or whatever game I decide to play for this. But I want to get started right into the React. So here we go. Also, if you guys want, I can start doing face cam. Just right now I only have the avatar, but we are gonna start this off, and let's start this off strong. Voice, just watching.
Hidden away in the countryside of Chillicothe, Ohio, is the Schrader Road Tunnel. Built underneath a set of railroad tracks in 1927, the old road tunnel is said to be extremely haunted. The story goes that long ago a woman was carrying her baby while walking along the train tracks late at night. The two were hit by an oncoming train. It is said that her ghost and the ghost of her baby haunt the Schrader Road Tunnel. Many people who have traveled through the tunnel report that they have seen the ghostly figure of a woman holding her baby. Others report hearing odd, unexplained wails and moans.
Like every urban story, yes,
to the Schrader Tunnel by a very different and much creepier name, the Crybaby Tunnel. So, Levi Woodruff is intrigued by the spooky stories and sets out to explore the Crybaby Tunnel.
That's kind of interesting. Maybe I should do some looking into Crybaby Tunnel at some point. But we'll do that.
Late one night. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Oh no,
So
what
I've been
was
down
spooky
in
stuff?
here in a place called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's a place that's local around my area. And they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, or her body was dumped right there in the creek down here. There's something dead right there. Bro, there's something dead right there.
My pet ape just got
a dead deer. It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff done.
Makes me wonder if there's like food or something in
there. This place is spooky.
Yeah, I think so. I'd be
is anybody
worried
out
about
there?
running into like a homeless person. Yeah, I mean, look at that graffiti, though. Graffiti, probably some drug activity going on down in there. Who knows? That sounded like a person. Can I go back a little bit? Let's see. Usual crying, you don't say. Yeah, it definitely sounded like crying. It also sounded like it could have been a bird.
Hello? Right.
No, it started to sound like crying. Yeah, that would be definitely creepy to hear if you're like just out of that tunnel.
No. Hell no.
I'd be saying the same thing, brother.
In the pitch darkness of the tunnel with nothing but a flashlight, Levi suddenly hears the disturbing cries of a baby. Familiar with the spooky stories about the tunnel, Levi makes a run for it. So could these cries belong to the spirit of the baby that tragically passed away?
like this is the thing though, like with these type of things, like if this guy doesn't typically do like looking for haunted stuff, I always question these type of things of whether they're real or not, especially off of these channels that are kind of profiting off of making videos just to be like, oh man, I explored this haunted place, I found a spoopy ghost. But I mean, like if this guy's just like doing urban exploring, that's like kind of a different thing. But I don't know, maybe I have to check out this guy's channel at some point and see how that goes. I want to get back into it.
Way at the creepy old railroad tunnel? And is the ghost of the baby's mother also inside, just waiting for someone to come in?
Like, and do what? Ask for help about the baby? I mean, like from everything you've kind of said, you didn't say whether or not there's like any. But yeah, if I was in a tunnel like
and shadows.
I would not.
TikTok creator Anthony
I heard a baby.
has
I'm out.
dedicated his TikTok page to making videos about life in Japan and the available homes and real estate there. In one of his videos, Anthony is giving a tour through an affordable 4-bedroom home in Fukuoka City, Japan. When this happens.
Here's what $760 gets you in Fukuoka, Japan. Now today we have a classic Japanese home, starting with a very nice tatami room. This house will run you a monthly rent of Junimanen.
I missed what it was.
This home is in a wonderful location. 3-minute walk away from a supermarket, electronics store, and convenience stores.
Did you see it?
No, you gotta show me though.
Didn't. But soon after he enters, a shadow can be seen moving around and standing behind a translucent Japanese-style wall.
I mean, that's not really.
When Anthony looks
like a shadow.
There's no one there. But Anthony didn't notice any of this until shocked viewers quickly flooded the comment section, wondering if the reasonable price of only $760 a month for a 4-bedroom
Well, with this type of video, that seems like it's more
city
showy, so I can kind of feel like this would be more spooky, especially seeing that, and you just didn't notice it.
Ask if the ghost is included with the house. Now,
I mean, I would be asking that too.
Ghost or not? And would you pay $760 a month?
It also could have been like a prank too.
I'll leave that up to you.
There was some time in between, so like that person could have
TikTok
walked
user
away.
Jess is a certified nursing assistant.
Okay.
One night, she's working the late shift in the psychiatric unit at an old and allegedly haunted children's hospital in Maine. She spots something that sends a chill down her spine.
Okay, there's nobody here, right? Nobody here.
Nobody. I got nobody.
What is that? Because it is not me. This is me leaving, closing the door. What is that?
I don't know. You gotta find out though.
And here comes the door back opening. And nobody's there. But yet.
You gonna tell us what's going on here?
Hi.
Also, I have to stop playing my game for a second because I haven't got it with.
A dark human-like figure can be seen standing in front of Jess in the hospital hallway mirror. But there's no one there. A TikTok commenter points out that she might be seeing the image of a reaper, there to collect someone to take their soul to the other side. Jess confirms that
somebody standing.
One of her patients actually did pass away the following day. It's worth mentioning that Nurse Jess has never posted any paranormal content on her TikTok and has only ever shared videos about her life and experiences working as a certified nursing assistant. So could this be a reaper caught on camera? You decide.
I mean, it could have been. It could have even been a patient.
Crafter Maura Johnson from
from
Huntington
the way
Beach, California is packing for a trip to sell her handmade goods at a Las Vegas trade show. Suddenly, she and her business partner hear something downright creepy coming from somewhere just below their feet.
We're trying to deal with this.
People?
I have had not enough coffee to deal with this.
Whoa.
Honestly, this is coming from the dream.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this. It's not telling me anything. But I feel like with that, it kind of sounds more like that's like an edit. Because whatever I just heard, it sounds more like a sound effect, more than like some kind of wail. Like it's like a wailing sound effect or like something that people use in editing. I don't know. It just seems like it could be because a lot of these videos could be like fake. Where the hell do I find restore power? Okay, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. But I don't know. I would say like I'm skeptical of this one.
Okay. That's some creepy word. Do you hear it? Where is that? Who is that? What is going on around here?
Like I'm not sure if she's like afraid or.
When my biz partner decides to join the siren call.
Obnoxious as hell.
I gotta find whatever I'm looking for here. I'm like kind of half paying attention. Okay, down below. So I gotta find it
Mara and her
lower.
business partner hear creepy sounds and what can only be
Okay,
described
I'm an
as
idiot.
singing coming from the sewer drain. The time of this recording is at 5:45 in the
I
morning.
mean, I don't know if
It
I would
makes no
call that
sense that anyone would be
singing.
down
It
in the
sounds
sewer
like
that early,
I mean, it
much
could
less
be.
singing.
Could be singing, but it also, I mean, like this could have been very fake, and like that could have been edited in to make it seem more creepy than it actually was. I mean, I'm kind of skeptical when it comes to this because it just seems like to me that'd be more of a reason to edit it in, but we'll figure it out. I suppose, or they'll never make a follow up.
Now, Mara is in no way claiming that she captured anything otherworldly. In fact, none of her videos on her TikTok page have anything to do with the paranormal at all.
Okay, then I
Mara
guess
simply
maybe
posted
it's
this one
not.
creepy, unexplained moment that she experienced. So,
I mean,
just
I want
what
to say
is this?
if that's the
And
case,
who
then
or
I would
what
say
is
it's
down
very
in the sewer
unlikely. It could be
singing
just
at
very weird.
5:45 in the morning. For now, this eerie capture remains unexplained.
Wait, did they say like 4:45 in the
We
morning?
need
Because
scary
it looks like it's
videos,
more like
so if you
7.
see something scary that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's still
with a
kinda
view.
cool.
Ever since they moved into their new apartment, Joey Chilotny and his family have been experiencing strange, unexplained activity. Their furniture and belongings seem to inexplicably move on their own. Their infant son's toys turn on and off at random, and they often hear the sound of doors and cabinets opening
All right,
and closing.
I got a little bit of story time. So, I mean, I've had like when I was a kid, my sister had a baby doll, and it would burn itself on at night. And it got really creepy at one point because the batteries were removed to stop it from doing that, and it kept crying. Now it could have been like a surge or a wire in there that just caused it to do that, like just a malfunction, like still somewhat of a charge. It is kind of creepy when that does happen, and I will admit that it's kind of creepy. Like I remember that as a kid. Growing up, my sister's doll would just be wailing at like 12 midnight on the dot.
Closing on their own. So on this particular day, Joey suddenly hears something very odd coming from his son's bedroom. He is determined to capture evidence of the supernatural activity in the apartment, so he takes out his phone and begins to record. What he captures is truly chilling.
So me and my
Well,
wife
we'll see
have been
about
in this
that.
apartment for about 6 months now. For the past 2 weeks, some weird things have been happening in our son's room. So I wasn't gonna record, but I came here to feed the cats. We have 2 cats. So I came over to feed them, and I noticed that in his room, my son's room back here, there's one of my cats, I can hear his toy being played. And it was not on before.
Okay.
And it is playing right now. And I don't know why it's playing right now. I didn't
Like
leave
it could be a
on.
malfunction,
But
the
even if I
wiring,
did
or
leave it
like
on,
it's
like,
just
turn it
holding a
off.
charge when it shouldn't.
Even if I did turn it on, it wouldn't automatically play. You'd have to, even if I brush over the keys, it doesn't really go. So you'd have to really press the button and make it go. And it was not on, and it turned on, and I could hear it. And that's why I started recording. And now that I'm looking around, I was like, there's stuff knocked over. There's plants knocked over. There's fake plants knocked over. There's books on the ground.
Or
Wipes
your
are on
cat
the floor.
could
I
have
don't
just
know
turned
what
it
is
on.
going on. And there is no one here. I am here by myself.
I mean,
There's
your cat could
nothing
have
here. Did you see that?
one of your cats.
Am
That
I
is
insane?
possible.
Am I insane?
I wouldn't say you're insane. I would just say there's a lot of
Someone just walked by
reasons.
the window, and I will go out there and show you that no one is here. This door is locked. This is the door you're just looking at. This door is locked. There's nothing out here. Nothing out here. There's a closet door. This is also locked. I don't think we've ever opened that door. It's always been locked. Just the weirdest things are happening. Weirdest things are happening.
An electronic toy turns on by itself, and as Joey looks around the room, a strange shadow can be seen passing by the balcony window. Joey shows that there's no one outside,
I don't know if
there's nowhere for anyone to hide.
I don't know if I would call that really spooky activity, because I mean, like, that could have just been somebody walking by, and he's just putting more correlation than there needs to be. I mean, yeah, it's just really weird what's going on, but to me, it seems like the cat could have turned on the toy easily, or there could have been, like, a malfunction. I don't exactly say, but, like, also this video, like, I think it was like a year ago when this one was, when you uploaded this video. But, so maybe there's updated stuff for it. I don't know. But it's just something I'll have to look into.
In fact, this window is on an enclosed balcony 12 feet off the ground. It would basically be impossible for anyone to climb up, walk by this window, and then just disappear by the time Joey rushed outside. Later that evening, Joey receives a motion notification from the nanny cam in his son's room. He checks the feed and is shocked by what he finds.
Okay, let's find out. Closely. The rocking chair starts to move. It's in the corner. You can see it's very slight. But you can see the shadow kind of moving. It's rocking on its own. There's no one there. Everyone is at my mom's house right now. Everyone's at my mom's house. And then the wipes fly off the dresser. And then the hamper. Or maybe the hamper falls over. Like, what is going on? No one's there. What is happening?
A rocking chair sitting in the corner of his son's bedroom begins to rock back and forth by itself, almost as if someone is sitting in it. Then some baby wipes fly off the dresser, and a hamper falls over onto the floor.
Yeah, that is...
Joey says that the family has already made plans to move to another apartment, and until then, they will be staying at his mother's house. Scary videos. Jason Barber from Salisbury, North Carolina comes home from work, and he gets the unexpected scare of a lifetime.
Okay. Ooh. No, that's not. Yeah, that definitely a real order. Yeah, freaking snake like that.
A big, angry snake is hiding around the edges of Jason's front door
and
lunges out in an attempt to bite him. Luckily for Jason, the bite was a miss, and the snake is actually a non-poisonous black rat snake.
Okay,
but
at least that's
something to be learned from this. If you walk up and your cat is just staring at the door and meowing for no reason, maybe take a closer look before you just head in.
Yeah, I think that'd be some solid advice as well.
In another clip, a man and woman have a similar scary encounter.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely
The couple pulls out an old step stool and is shocked to find a large snake hiding under a box right in front of it.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'd
they
be
make a run
shocked
for it
too
with
if
their
I found
puppy
a large
following
snake
close
when I was
behind. But the puppy is not gonna let the snake have his toy. So he just runs back in and yoinks it away. Snake or not, nothing is getting his favorite toy.
Yeah, I mean,
Game
like,
changer.
Nuke's
Top 5 viewer Christopher Duncan emailed us some creepy CCTV footage captured at a small church in rural Mississippi.
Okay.
The CCTV camera is recording the playroom of the church's, quote, youth group when something happens that no one at the church can explain.
Watch, John. Are you watching this thing? It's not moving. Nobody. Oh, no, watch. Watch, John. Watch.
So bad.
Nobody listens to me. There's ghosts in here. Nobody listens to me.
I don't know. This feels kind of staged a little bit to me. They could have placed a string on it. Yeah, especially with the way it's moving.
It's still moving, y'all. It's still moving. goes for the child and a freak out. The fish moves. It's so good.
A pool stick on the floor of the church playroom can be seen rolling around, shaking, and vibrating all on its own.
I don't know.
Before it just
I'd be kind of
snaps
skeptical.
right in half.
Considering like
Chris
how
says that the kids
hard
in the
it
room
is
were
to
so
tell.
busy and loud that they
Maybe I'm
didn't
just gonna
even
be
notice
too
the
much of a
creepy
skeptic.
event. But after playtime, church officials found the
I don't know. I'm being kind of a skeptic here, but I kind of want to say that's more like that's possibly a string tied to it. They're just manipulating it. I mean, there's plenty of ways to do that, but it's just like one of those. It's like that whole Ghost Hunter episode of where the guy was like manipulating, his jacket with a string in his pocket. Like you can do that and hide it from the camera. Because I feel like with paranormal activity, it's very hard to get genuine paranormal activity because it's like it happens so quickly and you never really notice it. But I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But I guess that's just the skeptic in me. But we'll figure it out. I guess. Oop, shit. Back to where it was. Oh crap. That was right.
It's still moving. If it floats in the air, it goes for the child and a freak
I'll just
out.
let it
The
play.
fish moves.
Oh,
It's so
there.
good.
A pool
Hey,
stick
look.
on the floor of the church playroom can be seen rolling around, shaking, and vibrating all on its own before it just snaps right in half. Chris says that the kids in the room were so busy and loud that they didn't even notice the creepy event. But after playtime, church officials found the broken pool stick on the floor and went back to check the CCTV footage to find
telling
out
me-
just who did it. They were pretty shocked to see that the pool stick
I don't know. I mean, that feels kind of staged to me. At least it does. Especially because I find it hard to believe that they wouldn't, like, I don't know if you've ever snapped one of those or, like, broken like a big, thick stick. They're loud when they break. It's not quiet. Like, you're able to hear that. Because those kids had to have been, like, thundering around, and there had to have been, like, loud music or something, but I really don't think anybody didn't hear it.
seemed to just break on its own. Chris says the church is known to be haunted and that there have been many other incidents of paranormal activity over the last 20 years. So could this be the work of an angry spirit or an aggressive entity? And why at a church?
An elaborate hoax?
Let me know what you think. Strange noises from the toilet. This next video was
Well, like with the whole paranormal activity with the church, I mean, like if we're talking about that, like it would make sense. Spirituality, spirituality, and all sorts of other reasons. But let's just watch the next
posted to the Nuke's Top 5 subreddit, and I really appreciate all my subreddit followers, so I'm just gonna repeat what someone on there wrote that I should say about this video. Reddit user Minato caught something really odd on his home camera while pooping. So user Minato is actually a guy named Dustin, and he apparently has an extensive collection of bongs. But never mind that. Let's just analyze what Dustin heard while dropping the kids off at the pool.
Hello?
A soft female voice can be heard calling out, "Dustin?"
Hello?
Now Dustin is home alone, but he says the voice was so clear that he thought a stranger was standing right outside his bathroom door. Even creepier, Dustin's two dogs seem to be anxiously looking around the living room, almost as if they can see something that we can't. So did Dustin capture, quote, something really odd on his home camera while pooping?
Could have.
And just how many bongs does one fellow need? Dustin, you can answer these questions and more down in the comments.
Hello?
Melville Cemetery. A Nuke's Top 5 viewer and YouTuber who goes by the name Wishy reached out to us about a live stream from the allegedly haunted Melville Cemetery in Melville, New York. Wishy says that his friend Brian went out to broadcast a Ouija board session live from the Melville Cemetery while his friends watched and talked to him on Discord. Now, the Melville Cemetery is located on Sweet Hollow Road, a road that has many tragic and ghostly legends attached to it. One such legend is that a school bus driver lost control and drove off the bridge crossing Sweet Hollow Road. All of the school children on the bus met a tragic fate. Another legend says that 3 boys took their own lives by hanging themselves from that very same Sweet Hollow Bridge. So it goes without saying that Sweet Hollow Road and the cemetery are said to be extremely haunted. Brian is on a Discord call with his friends, who you'll hear in the background, and he is streaming live as he decides to do a Ouija board session just outside the gate of the Melville Cemetery.
Swapping games.
Things start to go wrong, and what happens next is truly terrifying.
Yeah, let's see what's terrifying about this.
Yo, that's moving. Yo, oh my god, look up.
Why is it going to no?
It said no?
It said no.
Be like,
Nothing ever good happens with
Bro, I'm
Ouija
leaving,
board.
bro. Yo, I'm leaving. Was it you that moved the camera? Bro, the fucking car is going off, bro. Yo! Bro.
Understandably, Brian is a little freaked out, but he manages to stay calm, reposition his camera, and continue his live stream.
I mean, if he's by himself,
Are
yeah,
there
I
any
would say
spirits here that would like to talk to me?
But I mean, like, yeah, like if this is live, then it's probably less
Bro, I didn't
likely
even ask it.
that he. I don't know. Like people go to great lengths to stage these type of things for some reason.
That's insane, dude.
Was that you that just turned on the alarm?
Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that? Okay?
Yes.
I'll go through all these weapons later.
Bro. Bro.
So, like you said,
I left the keys
or-
over. I'm panicking, bro. Where the are the keys?
Okay, I
Brian is a
don't know.
little freaked out, but his friends keep telling him that he needs to go and say goodbye using the Ouija board. You see, in the paranormal community, not signing off by saying goodbye at the end of a session is considered to be a horrible mistake and is said to invite the contacted spirit to remain attached to the Ouija board user. So, Brian goes back. And this is when shit goes sideways.
I took the lights and everything.
Okay, let's see how the shit goes sideways.
Bro. Oh my fucking god, bro.
Sorry, what the
Bro,
hell was that?
the board went in.
Get the phone, get your phone. Get out there, bro. Oh my god, I saw that. We caught that on camera.
I'm leaving, bro.
Yo!
I'm leaving.
I don't know.
The Ouija board suddenly slides across the pavement to the other side of the locked gate, right into Melville Cemetery. Brian starts to leave.
Okay.
But after everything that has happened, he again begins to worry that he didn't say goodbye.
I don't know. I'm more on the side of this is probably a hoax and he did this for clout type of thing, if not really actual, but I'll just let slide.
Bye after using the Ouija board. So Brian goes back again. He plans to jump the fence and retrieve the board.
I'm jumping the fence, bro. I'm jumping the fence.
Okay, now he's going back. Alright.
Bro, Chris.
And he's gonna find the board at a weird
Look
position.
at the stream.
Oh my god, bro.
There's a big fire in there.
There's a fire?
There's a fire.
Get out of there, run. Yo, get out of there. I'm not gonna get out of there. Get out.
Bro, what is burning though?
A fire can be seen burning on the road inside the cemetery. Even though his friends advise him to just leave, Brian once again feels that he should definitely
in that situation,
try to retrieve
you
that
should
board
definitely
to
leave.
say
Never stay in that
goodbye.
situation, considering you are in a cemetery area and you are technically trespassing.
Bro.
And after there's a fire going on, you would definitely should leave. Don't do this type of stuff.
Bro, I'm jumping. Bro, it's literally graves. No, it's not.
I'm gonna point out how incredibly dumb it is to be doing any of this. Like, I'm just saying, like it's incredibly dumb. Don't do what this guy's doing. This is highly not only just illegal. Definitely don't do this. But hey, I mean, what do I know? I mean, which reports are what? What 8, huh?
Bro, I see it. Yo, it's the board.
It's the board. It just lit on fire.
Oh my god. Bro, I'm not touching it.
Say goodbye. Try to say goodbye.
Just say goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Demon.
The board is fine. Oh, sorry, I don't need the board. That was the board. That was the f***ing board.
So do I just say goodbye?
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye, just say goodbye. Drag it, say goodbye.
I did.
Brian is finally able to say goodbye on the Ouija board, and he just gets out of there.
I don't know. I feel like this is
But is it real? Or is it all just a very elaborate live stream hoax?
I think it's a live
I
stream
leave that up to you to decide.
I mean, like, there's just too many.
You can see even more of this
tell
scary
me it's a
live Ouija board
hoax because it's just very weird. Especially like how he leaves and then it's all of a sudden on fire.
Tattoo artist Liz Cruz is working on a customer's tattoo in her home studio in Erie, Pennsylvania.
13 minutes.
Things suddenly take
They'll just run around a little bit,
disturbing
swap up games.
So I'm just like adjusting the needle a little bit, and we'll let that stencil dry for a couple minutes so it doesn't rub off. I think I'll do the better the black and just that heart rate. Yeah, definitely. I think that would look really cute, like especially like if I like.
All right, let's watch this as we do that.
What's wrong?
What the hell just happened?
What happened? The table just moved. What the f*** you mean the table just moved? In the name of Jesus, leave us the f*** alone. What do you mean? I swear to God. Hell no!
The table with Liz's tattoo supplies suddenly rolls away from her all by itself. Liz and her customer are a bit freaked out, but try to remain calm. But then a chair lurches out from a table nearby, and the drawn out. Tattoo artist Liz Cruz is working on a customer's tattoo in her home studio in Erie, Pennsylvania. Things suddenly take a very disturbing turn.
Because from how I saw it, it looked more like she kicked it and went back.
We'll let that stencil dry for a couple minutes so it doesn't rub off.
But I'm gonna watch to see.
I think I'll do the better the black and just that heart rate. Yeah, definitely. I think that would look really cute, like especially like if I like blend it in, I'm like blend it together. What's wrong? What happened?
I mean, she could have hit it, but it was very hard to.
It just moved.
Oh, but that's very hard to tell from an angle, but it looked kind of like she could have hit it.
What do you mean? I swear to God.
Yeah, when you say leave us the fuck alone, that's what Jesus and all that, or Jesus, for some reason it never seems to work out.
Liz and her customer are a bit freaked out, but try to remain calm.
Just never seems to work out that way.
Out from a table nearby, and the two have had about enough.
Yeah, I mean, this one's kind of more plausible to me, but it's very hard
artist
to
Liz
tell.
says that she has no
Considering,
idea
you know,
what
this is like
happened
a
to them that
tattoo.
day, but she believes that they might have experienced something, quote, far beyond the ordinary.
I mean, I think
Follow
from the
me
way they're
on
reacting,
Twitter,
I think it's more
Instagram,
genuine.
Facebook, and even TikTok. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
But that's gonna do it for this react. I gotta swap games anyways. I'll probably be doing another react throughout the night. And yeah, whenever this gets uploaded, if you guys liked today's video, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Also, if you guys would want me to do a face cam instead of the icon for the channel, just let me know, and I will be seeing it in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.